How if I told you Larry Stevens didn't even exist? So you go online and you type into Walhalla Hitchhiker.
Walhalla Hitchhiker, yeah.
Okay, so supposedly in the 1950s, Larry Stevens, he was a pilot.
Mm-hmm.
He took off from downtown Greenville Airport. He wanted to capture the perfect sunset over the Blue Ridge Mountains.
Mm-hmm.
So he flew his plane out over Walhalla. He circled back around. He caught it at the right time. The sun was coming down. He said, "Man, this is heaven." As he turned back around, allegedly he was in he encountered bad weather, a rainstorm,
Mm-hmm.
severe storm, and he crashed in the mountains up here in Oconee County.
Yeah.
Okay. People through the years who has driven that mountain highway has encountered a gentleman in a long trench coat, muddy boots, looking for a ride. This has been written about in books. It's all on social media. Type in Walhalla Hitchhiker.
Mm-hmm.
But what journalists and others has failed to do is their research. How if I told you Larry Stevens didn't even exist?
Really?
You have to pull the logs, the flight logs. It's right there, and there's no such thing as Larry Stevens ever crashing his plane there. But there is a Walhalla Hitchhiker, so where the gentleman has been spotted. Roughly about 10 years before that, there was a military plane that was flying. Some reports say it was flying from Greenville back down to Alabama. I want to say Alabama or Mississippi. And there was 4 or 5 gentlemen that was on board, and they encountered bad weather, and that plane did go down. It was about 200 yards from supposedly where Larry Stevens' plane went down. See, Chuck, I could never put together why would Larry Stevens have a long raincoat on and muddy boots when he took off from Greenville. See, this is what got me churning, Bear. I like to think the Walhalla Hitchhiker, he does exist. It just isn't Larry Stevens. It's another gentleman who I believe is from Ohio who piloted that plane that day because all those bodies had to be carried up that embankment or where the plane crashed.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's rough terrain. You talking about rewriting South Carolina folklore? That's why I'm here.